Hello everyone, welcome to my stupid stream that keeps dropping frames. I bet it's because my ears are too powerful. The cuteness is taking up all the energy of the stream. Also, they don't really have a stable frame rate. Hello Pendeguin. Hello, Complex Awareness, Mortimer Productions, Lamazo. Coffee tastes bad, but you know what doesn't? Caramel. The world has changed forever. Hello, Super Spike. Hello, Matteo. Joey. Alice. Michael. I'm a bunny because it's... Well, it's not Easter, but it could be Easter. You love this game? I haven't played it yet. What's with the bunny ears? It's for Easter. I'm the Easter bunny. That's what Easter's about. It's about bunny girls and nothing else. I'm speaking the truth. This is real. Happy Easter. '20th is pretty close. Oof, right. I gotta go to some sort of fish fry or something about it. I don't know. Where's the bunny girl ASMR? What? You play as a barista? I think so. This is some intense role playing for me because I've never been a barista. I've done a lot of jobs, some that weren't pleasant, but I have never made coffee. Except the one time I did, because A&W serves coffee. Lord only knows why, but A&W does have a breakfast menu. That's a bit of trivia you might not have known. Can you imagine being the kind of person who goes to A&W for breakfast? Judging you heavily. Practicing the drift mechanic in Sonic Unleashed? You're actively playing Sonic Unleashed? Well, I finally made it to the last deck in Balatro. Still trying to get through that. You said, Bonnie girls, that's all Easter is a belt, so where's the ASMRs? That's a brand new sentence. Congratulations. A&W, like the root beer fast food place. Yeah, here's something crazy. I was watching this music video for this Japanese song. What's it called? Sayonara Mata Itsuka or something. I don't know, but I was watching through the video. This guy's in a restaurant that's also like an American style drive-in, and then it zooms out and I saw it was an A&W. I didn't even know they had those in Japan. Hello, Alex. What do you think of your new profile picture? I don't know, it looks like Shadow the Hedgehog with sunglasses on. You do realize that, like, everybody's icons are super friggin' tiny for me. I'm just barely guessing at what some of you look like. Some of you are letters, which is kawaii. We all must learn our ABCs. There's an F in there, in the chat. Letterkind is going to war. Yeah. On my old channel, I used to get emails about people subscribing to me, so I was like, I decided to do like a, what is it? I've completely forgotten what they're called, and I made one. You know, like a spreadsheet or like a tally of how many of them were anime profile pictures? It was about half. Second largest Canadian fast food hamburger chain. Is it? It's the second biggest? That can't be right. We've got McDonald's and Wendy's too. Also Harvey's, which is better than A&W. Probably. I haven't been there in years. I'm still holding a grudge. What's the old channel? You'll never know. Well, you'll know in 30,000 subscribers. Well, 28,000. Listen, all you gotta do to get access to the old terrible videos I used to make is get me to 100,000 subscribers. McDonald's is first, A&W is second. God damn. Harvey's deserves that spot more. Their fries are way better. Unfortunately, it does take forever for anything to get made there. Every time I've ever been to Harvey's, it's like a 10-minute wait. What's Harvey's? It's like they combined a burger place with Subway, because they'll make the burger and then they'll like have it in front of like a thing with a bunch of ingredients and you're like, yeah, what toppings do you want? More personal, but it takes forever to get anything done there. Also, they have great milkshakes, and their milkshake machine is never down. McDonald's Toys reviews? Yeah, right. I'm trying to remember the last time I had a McDonald's toy. It was probably one of those shitty Tiger games. First stream you've caught? Welcome, Army. Welcome. Okay, so here's something fascinating that I need you all to know about. The other day I posted a clip of a live stream when I was trying to gain subscribers. That was just me doing Nyaz and telling people to subscribe. And check the analytics on that. It worked perfectly. 21 subscribers just off of that short alone. I'm gaming the system. Never underestimate me. AMVs with the unregistered Hypercam logo. Okay, so yeah, when I was younger, I did have trouble like figuring out how to like screen record video game footage. That was a huge thing. What the hell was the unregistered Hypercam? I was never able to figure out what that was. Like, I guess it was just a screen recording software that I didn't get access to. Yeah, it is fantastic. I deserve it. I'm not gonna nya though, cause I'm a bunny and bunnies don't nya. I don't know what sound a bunny makes. Chittering? Little squeaks? No, wait, that's guinea pigs. I just did? No, that was me describing a nya. I know what a nya sounds like. We all know what it sounds like. You're not gonna trick me into doing one. They stomp and sniff. Okay, hold on. That was my bunny noise. We all know bunnies go, "What's up, Doc?" Real. Look, it's very simple. When I am describing a nya, I would call it a nya. When I am doing a nya, it is nya. You son of a bitch, you tricked me into doing a nya. That's it, the stream's canceled. I'm shutting it down. I'm fucking out of here. Most prominent bunny noise is the 20-second long snort. I don't think I can snort that long. Can I be honest with you? Anyway, I should turn the game on. It's one of those annoying ones where the sound turns off when you click away from it. There she goes. There she goes again. Oh, what movie is that song from? Is it from Parent Trap? As I'm remembering, it's like a movie with twins in it. So it's either like Parent Trap or one of the Olsen twins movies. I loved that movie as a kid. but I don't remember what it is. Bunnies and cats both get zoomies at the weirdest times of night. Yeah, but cats don't eat wires. What's going on? We're gonna play a game. Thomas the Tank Engine? I can't believe there are celebrities watching my streams. That's so crazy. You're gonna race me by playing another video game? Okay, are you gonna turn on your game faster than mine? Okay, let's hurry, race. I won. The sound on this is annoying. Do you tell me if it's too loud or too quiet? It's like Fantasy Valhalla. I don't know that game either. What is ASMR? It's too complicated to explain. Because, you know, like real ASMR is just like, you know, like scratching and tapping noises that like make people relaxed and happy. And my audios are the exact opposite of that, so that's why it's fake. Anyway, but new profile. Oh, I am a barista. Oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. My name is Fake and I'm here to say, tell me if the sound is too loud. I had a hard time testing it. Fake is always correct. Also, let me know if like the screen is like freezing or something when it's not like active. I don't like when it does that. Alright, this is confusing. Oh, Coffee Talk 2 is available. I'll play the game. Assume the next word is slurs. Why would it be? Why would I start my rap with slurs? Oh, it is Seattle. See, because I'm Canadian, I would have thought that that was the CN Tower and not the whatever the tower in Seattle is. Too bad. Maybe the next Coffee Talk game can take place in Toronto, a real city. Just trying to start fights with Americans in the comments. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the great war between races is but a footnote in history. I don't know about that, but okay. Bet she hates playing horror games. I do. They're so scary. There is footage of me playing horror games. One time, I tried to play Outlast on a stream, and I got to the part where, like, you have to hide under a bed from some guy, I think near a sewer or something, and I got too scared, so I just stayed under the bed, and then I quit the game. It was nice, though, because the people in my live stream chat sent me pictures of puppies to cheer me up, so that was nice. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. Fabulous. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Well, that sucks. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. That's every place and time, whatever. Okay. Drama. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. Oh, we're off to a good start here. CN Tower and Space Needle don't really look alike enough that I thought you could mix them up. I didn't really, I just wanted to start fights. But they're not that different, okay? Like, they've got different silhouettes, but, like, they're basically just, like, tall tower with a thing on the top. Come on. Same diff. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among us, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. It is a city with coffee. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. I read it too fast. The Seattle glazing is crazy, yeah. Imagine a nice city. Ooh, old Catman. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. Just one corner? A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. So a dumb coffee shop that doesn't get a lot of business. Hello, Zacinator. A place where people share their stories. And these are their stories. These are their stories. Dun-dun. Does anybody remember that Vine? It's so good. Okay, so it's specifically in 2020. Did COVID happen in this universe? I'm gonna guess no, because it's fantasy. That's just... it's so weird that for all time, 2020 is going to be a very specific year historically. Like, you can't set anything in 2020 without it being like, yeah, but what about, like, were they wearing masks? Were they staying indoors? Were they teleworking? Like, I hate this trajectory. This came out in January 2020. No! That sucks so bad.
That's so cool.
Well, thank you, Cagbear, for being a real faker for 41 months. That sucks. Can you imagine they're just like, yeah, we'll release it early in the year, but we'll have it set in, like, autumn of the same year, because whatever. Not knowing... That's so unfair. They got that hanging over them for life. 9? Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, you fake. How's the night so far? Freya, huh? What do you think about the Minecraft movie? Do I look like I've seen the Minecraft movie? Actually, interesting thing. I was in the grocery store the other day. Okay, this music feels loud. I was in the grocery store the other day, and they were selling Minecraft movie, you know, those, like, ice sugar cookies, and those, mini cupcakes that they have. You know what colors they used to signify that they were specifically the Minecraft movie cookies and cupcakes? Brown and green. Those are the Minecraft colors. You're cooking a pizza? Pretty cool. Alright, goodbye, Joey. Minecraft movie milk is a thing and it's green. Man, they are desperate to sell this thing, and I don't know why. It's Minecraft. It should be printing money. I think it looked like shit from the trailer, but I know it's probably doing great. It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're a first customer, after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... no time for that. Something's happening. Minecraft Apple Pie McFlurry, Minecraft hot sauce. Come on, you made those up. That's not real. Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Espresso, not espresso. They'll kill me for that. Yes, please. And if you forgot how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Minecraft nether sauce? Stop. Yeah, I did check my phone. In Tomodachil? Interesting. Triple shot espresso, was it? I mean, sure. Coffee, coffee, and coffee. The base is coffee, with a little bit of coffee, and a little bit more coffee. Okay, but how do we add the shots? Shot, 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 shots. Sorry. I mean, it's an espresso? Okay. 1 cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Exactly what I need. Okay, well, you specified it as triple shot, like... This a regular espresso. I don't think she even noticed. I watched Minecraft this day and I noticed that the dub I watched used extremely unfinished footages. What? Why would a dub of Minecraft use different footage for the movie? What language? Anyway, where were we? Your plan to do something? Russian. Actually, that kind of checks out. It might have been a bootleg. Triple shot means you give it gives you the 3 ingredient setup and there are others available. Okay. Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Awry. How do you guys say that? Awry or awry? Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So, when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator, so naturally I pitched my book idea. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know, it was such a stupid thing to do. So, how did they react? Awry? Yeah, that's probably correct. Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So, he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings. Ooh, girl, you got so lucky, like actually. Some ambush sales pitch tactics. Hey, elevator pitches are like classic office antics. Coffee shop talk made for like 20 audios. You know what? I should voice this game. I can do all the voices, all of them. You'll be able to tell the difference between them. This is my drama CD. And get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0? Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? May I see it? Well, no. It was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. That's such a bad idea. You should always keep, like, a separate document for the shit you drop. I guess this is just coming from me as somebody who never gives a shit about the quality of my writing. I can't imagine being so stuck as to have, like, nothing written after, like, a week. Always, like, just get something down, get anything down. But, you know, I don't have an editor or any sort of quality control. I'm just winging that shit. So, 0? Yes. I really need to finish it in, at most, 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. Me looking at other people's videos. We noticed. Ooh, got my ass. My ass has been gotten. I need to leave. I need to quit the stream. I gotta go. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Turns out hiring an editor is, like, way expensive. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. So what, she's just gonna eavesdrop on all our conversations? Welcome. Oh. Okay, are we living in like a mythic... This isn't just like a fantasy world where fantasy creatures exist. It's also a fantasy world where you can smoke inside a coffee shop? In Seattle? Yeah, see you in shorts. You know what? I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I do manufacture moments for shorts. I just come up with a bit in my head and I'm like, this would be good for a short, and then I enact it. Yeah, in 2020. What are they, like, I don't believe, put that shit out. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. Wizards can cast Cure Cancer level 2 in this universe. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. Why does her phone have horns? Acting out a bit, that is called entertainment. That's true. Sometimes I go out of my way to be a little bit more entertaining. For 5 minutes. Actually, 5 seconds. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Oh, she's the girl from the cover art. Not planning to be awake all night, so definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. As thanks, will you let her eavesdrop on your conversation? Anything with chocolate in it, please. Alright, well, let me check my recipe book. A dark chocolate. I mean, geez. Can't we make a milk chocolate, though? Well, whatever. Choco, choco, choco. I've never heard anybody call a hot chocolate a dark chocolate. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. So, you're waiting for your boyfriend? Freya, you gotta stop giving her that side eye. That's kind of weird. Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. We went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. In Seattle? I guess just in this neighborhood. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not, but story. Yeah. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. That's not a great way to run a business. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. Definitely not enough to pay the rent, though. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret, or magic. Fake here is damn rich, that's the secret. Oh, thank God. I have money. Yeah, it's just a money laundering front, thank goodness. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, Fake can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. No wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up. Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then, are you here to write a new piece? I should be, but I don't even know what to write about. Another person. Elf boy. Wait, that's just Chill Chuck. That's Chill Chuck if he was an elf. That's fascinating. Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake, with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on the top. Okay. Asshole. Legally distinct chuckle fuck. Chill Chuck on a booster seat, my god. I guess that'd be a cappuccino. Italian delight. Okay. Coffee. Coffee. Milk. Looks like he's plotting your demise. He's here to take over my friggin' store. Latte art that thing. What? How do I do this? Etch. Oh. I fuck. And normal, very normal. Can I reset this? Thanks. This is how you do latte art. It's a tree. I'm just gonna... That kind of looks like a hand. Fuck it up. Here's your order. Is this what you call latte art? Go fuck yourself. That's cute. Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. It's okay, Baileys. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Baileys. Like the drink? He has a point. Yeah, on his ears. Got him. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Fake. Shouldn't I have, like, a name tag? His girlfriend is Guinness. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve. Just Steve, just any Steve. Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. They're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Are you flirting with me? Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, Steve from Minecraft. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So, I'll leave you two. In the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Okay, have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. And she's gone. Instant transmission. Vanished. Seriously, girls, stop smoking in here. That's so gross. Should we move to other seats, too? Nah, here is good. Okay, then. So how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. Putting the ashes in her chocolate. Okay, I just had a flashback. Y'all know Madeline. Frickin'... I remember this Madeline movie where all the other girls, all of Madeline's friends were like really sad and they were drinking hot chocolate. So like, I don't know, their teacher, the nun, she's like, your tears will make the hot chocolate salty. I don't remember anything else about that movie. It was just such a weird thing to say. Hello, Dead Attack. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I'd go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? That might be worth it. You should ask Fake here about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. I do have my own methods, but it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now, that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Phone call. Girl, literally holding your cigarette over your coffee. Well, your hot chocolate. Your parents? Yes. So, you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. What'd they say? A lot. Okay. They won't give us a chance at all? Oh, they're upset she's dating... They're upset she's dating a white guy, of course. Anyone but an elf. That too, sure. I have my methods, pulls out a gun. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? What is she, like a tiefling? Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures. About our immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you'll outlive me... No other elves would want to be with an elf. What? That's already been tainted by a lowly succubus? She's a succubus? Fucking sick. Get it, girl? That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been. Without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. Wait, why not? Are succubi not also immortal, though? They're demons? Yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like they both last forever. They'll figure this out. Yeah, Freya in the corner, just like with one hand around her ear, like, I'm just over here with my big ass ears being like, or so I've heard. And you won't get permission because you're too old. What? Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. Is that how it works? If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. This is so not the place for this argument, guys, but I am nosy as fuck and listening to every word. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. I am against love for love's sake, though. Like, there should be practical reasons why you guys want to stay together besides that. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Ooh, wait. Oh, she fucking dipped, bro. I'm sorry I had to listen to our problems. I live for this shit, man. That's alright. The coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes. I'll take one. You haven't even finished the drink I already gave you. Whatever. This is why your girlfriend is breaking up with you. Sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Green tea. Milk. Milk. I'm not latte hearting that bitch. She just makes fun of it. Here's your green tea latte. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Me? No. Why? Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop. Legend. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. I disagree. You can if you try hard enough. Exactly. At least that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now. Probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while until sunrise. Or time for me to drink then. Maybe this is why your girlfriend doesn't want to be committed with you. You drink all your problems away. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. Okay, so Freya comes over and is just like, girl, did you hear all that? Like, holy shit? You were listening from... Of course she's listening from the corner. She is listening to everything that goes on in this shop. She is being nosy as hell. Respect. Also, hello, Boo. Are we surprised the guy named Bailey's is an alcoholic? Oh my god. Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm gonna close the shop up after this. After 3 customers? That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, you have a good night then. You too. Black Magic? What a name. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. I can tell you what I was doing on that day. I was working. Ooh, news. Wait. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. They really didn't know, huh? They had no idea, right? They released this before it happened. They had no clue, right? They didn't know. I can't live like this. That's what people were worried about back then, right? God, remember the days before the pandemic when everyone was like, oh, wouldn't it be great if a zombie virus broke out and it was like crazy apocalypse time? And now we're just like... That's just life now. We're just like... Hello, Gabriel. Seattle grocery distribution problems harm local restaurants. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Is that supposed to be a parody of ICE? You know, considering the latest news coming out of the States, man, that's real uncomfortable, I'm gonna be honest. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. I gotta stop reading the news. Are people still getting sent to fucking Venezuela in this universe? Like, God. This is too much. Thought we were supposed to have a chill time here. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it about an elf and a succubus not being able to date each other? Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? God, that's so me. Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me, what are you going to write about? This coffee shop. I'm copywriting this shit. You can't just steal my coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Okay, man. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. Yeah, technically I can't copyright what people say inside this building, so... That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. It seems odd to me that she wasn't already doing that. Like, I understand wanting to write in a coffee shop at night, but... You're really telling me you've never, like, taken inspiration from people's conversations before? Is this my first time playing? Yes. Should probably post them on Wattpad so it's chill. Yeah. She's writing a very long, very incoherent Dream X Reader fanfic on Wattpad. I do feel kind of bad about that live stream and, like, making fun of somebody else's fanfic, but it was nonsensical. I got like 5 viewers. She'll never know I watched that. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. What fanfic? The Dream X Reader fanfic from Wattpad. The live stream is still out there somewhere. Just don't go to that fanfic. Don't tell her I did that. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know? I don't even know why she feels the need to tell me about this. If she's visiting my coffee shop to write, Why would I even be surprised that she's, like, taking inspiration from conversation she's overhearing? Oh, it's a Blade Runner joke, okay. You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Her sad face looks legitimately devastated. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Ugh. Never mind. I don't serve pigs. Get out. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Listen, I'm already not jazzed about letting people smoke in here, but especially not a cop. Get the fuck out. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Fake, no need to be that formal with me. Yeah, seriously, why am I playing a bootlicker? We're both on duty here, hence the formalities. Dopamine to Georgie, milk hurts his tummy. Okay, well, he's allowed to be lactose intolerant, but he can do it elsewhere. You are as stiff as ever. Look, when I'm around a cop, I'm probably gonna be pretty stiff. Because if I make one wrong move, they're armed. Anyway, I have a shift tonight. Well, I'd certainly hope so, considering you're wearing a uniform. So I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. Got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomodachi profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Healthy coffee? Bruh. Because he's a cop, I've got an urge to poison him, but I don't want to go to jail, so... Is he on Tomodachi? Oh, it's just like... Are these encounters you can have with these characters? That's, of course, the artsy shot of her sitting on a roof. Okay. Gala. Okay. Lua. Why are you French? Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter. #1 pumpkin spice fan. Okay. Bizarre. Tomodachi? Well, it is Japanese for friend, so it's basically just Facebook. Coffee with no milk. So what do I do? Ginger and honey. So I guess just coffee with honey in it? Oh, or maybe chocolate? Good idea. That makes sense, yeah. Nope, I can't put cocoa powder in there, so honey, I guess. Hope that doesn't turn out horrible. I've never heard of anybody putting honey in coffee. Just honey coffee, I guess. Sure. I've only heard of that for tea. You do that? Okay. It sounds gut-wrenching. Well, let's see if he likes it. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Sure, dude. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. One and only espresso. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Speedrun. Get like a million notice. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. Oh, is she a fairy? I literally didn't pick up on that. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. So, how's everything at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual, awful. Quit smoking in my coffee shop, pig. I don't know if you can reclaim that one. Oh yeah, that's right. Fairy's like a slur. It's fine. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. But what kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? Yeah, you really shouldn't be talking in this vague language in front of a cop. Like, honestly. First stream of Caught in a Wild time zones. Classic. One time when I was at work, like, at 3 a.m., usually nobody streamed late overnight. They would only stream at the beginning of the night when I was there. But one time, Wayne Radio TV streamed, I think, Dead by Daylight or something at like 4 a.m. and I was like, yes. Kick ass. You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. You got balls for working on a personal project at work, like a lot of people do. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. I keep choking. I feel like I ate too soon before this stream. But the egg witch, it was calling my name. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Fake said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet, but my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically, I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Yeah, it is, but fuck off. It shouldn't be. Technically, I might have to arrest you. Don't even joke like that. Get out of my store. Hey, you do it all the time too. Those are just coffee breaks. God. If there's one thing cops are good at, it's wasting time. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks. All the cool kids commit time theft? Yeah, I did that all the time. Yeah, he kinda sucks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Why should she feel bad? the character we're playing as is kind of a narc, aren't we? Like, she's like, oh, you shouldn't take time out of your workday for working on personal projects. You gotta focus on your main job. And it's like, girl, have a hobby. Like, not everyone loves their work as much as you do. Average American small business owner, actually that would explain so much. I mean, we're definitely operating this coffee shop at a loss, right? We're just rich, but we think everybody else should have to work for their money. It's just a fact. Not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. It's not a good thing. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during work hours. Well, it is true. In order to become a cop, you just have to pass the fitness test once, and then they never do it again, so... I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I would be offended. If somebody came up to me and said, hey, I think you'd make a good cop, I'd be hella offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? You're letting her be a plagiarist? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. He's just smoking it up, man. Look, all police officers are shady looking. That's business facts. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or are you making fun of me, eh? Always make fun of cops. I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Fake is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. It's a public space. Like a budget Harry Dubois. Had that game even come out yet? Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. Picture of the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. Why do we... I feel like we're wasting so much time having her explain this. Like, I understand if you're not a writer, you might not understand the process, but writers just making stories based off of shit they hear in public is incredibly common. Why do you have to go into extreme detail about, like, how you're going to do this? By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Yeah, probably not. I mean, who wants to talk to a cop? Come on. Nope. No, no, no. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. Do you surround yourself with yanderes? How would I do that? They're not real. Fake, do you surround yourself with unicorns? Like, that's basically what you asked me. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. Oh my god. And the homeless people asking for change are also secretly rich. What is wrong with this game? I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say come on. Which stories are you talking about? This a town of billionaires? Well, we know that the character we're playing is rich to be able to afford running a coffee shop like this. We asked for information about the busker, the one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. What the fuck? He never complained that you used his story for the paper? I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. It's just so bizarre. Barring him for someone in his line of work. His line of work is just playing for people on the street. What? Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Doesn't this game take place in Seattle? Maybe this is an accurate portrayal of the brainworms people have there? Ooh, maybe. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird, I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on. I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. Okay. You'll do just fine. Have you heard about this nosy bitch? I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spend a lot of my time here, I guess? And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. The way she was looking to the side, I thought they were gonna pan over and they'd be sitting right there. I don't think getting popular because everyone knows your GF died is a good way to get a new one. Yeah, really. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain, so I immediately knew I had to rip it off. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before. And it just happens in real life, yeah. But it's always an interesting topic to discuss. I don't know, man. I generally don't like those kind of stories because they're a huge fucking downer. Because the answer is always very simple. If your parents do not approve of you dating someone of another race, then you should drop your parents like a hot coal. It's like, oh, but they're my family. They're fucking racist. When I heard their story, I knew I wanted to tell it for money. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. Hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Get out of the store. So annoying. I feel your pain, says the white person to a minority. Yeah, really. Please go back to your writing. I'm tired of this conversation entirely. Take this glass of water. You literally have a drink already. Stay hydrated on coffee. Actually, does coffee dehydrate you? Because it's like made of other stuff. That should do for the experiment. What experiment? Someone's coming. Hello? What's with all the band-aids? Yes, it does. It does hydrate you, or... Okay. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Fake. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. Who's this vampire-looking dude? It does dehydrate. Okay. This is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but... Gala, it's fine. I'm giving him a dramatic voice. He kind of looks like an asshole. Fake's probably rich, only works at night, and doesn't respect workers. Is Fantasy Seattle Fake a vampire? We could be. Are these two roommates? Yeah, I can see it. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Hold on, let me look at my recipes. Well, fuck it. I can't believe we're actually using, like, cut up ginger root for this. Jahe Tubruk? Ah, we're doing the foreign coffees. I feel it. Your order is ready, sir. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Coffee with a side of blood. Yeah, okay. Fine. Enjoy your ginger coffee. Look, man, I'm not gonna deny that I'm impressed with the amount of varieties of coffee you can drink with, like, the different flavorings and whatnot. A very versatile drink. But I just don't like the base ingredient. Here's your order. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. It's Seattle, man. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Yeah, man. 20 years. That's a while. You didn't have a smartphone 20 years ago. Even this coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, mister. So we've been operating this place at a loss for 6 years? We are rich as fuck. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume. You could say that. They're fucking. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? Okay, they're not roommates. Alright, fine. Fucking waste of my time. It was around the 60s, I believe. Old men. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken... The peace treaty between werewolves and vampires. Oh my god, stop. You put in a werewolf and a vampire and they're not dating? This is a tragedy. It was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? That fucking look? Like, were you guys fucking in the 1860s? Like, what? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it? Where we first met. Yeah, when it was a bar. You see, I've heard of vampires being immortal, but werewolves? They moved. Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? Is your coffee shop gonna go bankrupt? Like it should? Because nobody ever comes in here? I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. But with the news about that newfound virus going viral. When did this game come out? There's no fucking way. I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it. This did not come out in January of 2020. There's no fucking way. I don't believe it. Fuck me, it really was January. But, like, there's no way they could have added that in, like, just before it got released, right? They just made that shit up. Stop. The hospital's been extremely crowded. I can't do this, man. I can't fucking do this. Ugh. We didn't heed their warning. Is the virus that dangerous? Ugh. We know the answer, but no one's gonna like it. No one is sure about that. Oh, yes, we are. Wait a minute, isn't it a zombie virus? How could it not be dangerous? But most people who come in are just... I don't want to use this word. But they're just paranoid. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I would have loved for people to have been more paranoid. I would have loved that. I would have loved if people were like, oh, I'm sick. I should stay home and try not to infect anyone. I would have fucking loved for people to be more paranoid about it. Ah. Just keep going. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. Oh my god, they deliver blood. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get their supply from the hospital. They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals in the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middleman with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? What does it mean for a vampire to go vegan? Doesn't that mean you just die? But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Synthetic blood? It'd be too complicated to explain. The writers didn't feel like making up the science behind it. But basically, some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind, without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it, though. Another rich asshole in this coffee shop. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers. Yeah, this... You know what, actually, if we live in a world with vampires, then why the hell aren't there more after-midnight coffee shops? Like, if vampires are a common thing, like... I feel like an after-midnight coffee shop wouldn't be that rare. Synthetic meat was a thing by 2020? Yeah. Well... Okay, they've got, like... lab-grown meat. That was a thing, but it was still expensive. But what do they have now? Just like those fake burger things or something? They just make them out of like plant proteins or something, right? I've tried to have them. They didn't taste good at all. All the vampires live in LA? No, just this guy. He used to live in Seattle. Trying to remember that. Beyond Meat. Is Beyond Meat like lab grown or is it just plants? And turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood. Although some do try experimenting with other things. Beyond Meat is just plants? Okay, yeah, lab grown is not, like, widely available. Which is fine, like, whatever. Other things? Mostly booze. But I know some mix it with not-so-legal substances. We drink in the THC blood. If a vampire drinks the blood of somebody who's high, do they get high too? You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet. That would explain the band-aids. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I almost thought that said furry sedative. Omegaverse ass. I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. Sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do... I was just thinking, is he gonna say sex stuff? They gotta do sex stuff. Kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. Yeah, man, yeah, that's called a heat, and there's an entire series of fanfics that are written about it. It's this entire thing, it's called Omegaverse. It was started because of Supernatural back in the day. You know what? I don't have the wherewithal to explain this to you, man. Put lab-grown meat in a grocery store, I don't think anyone would be realistically able to afford it. Yeah, it's probably only at, like, big fancy restaurants or something. gonna start calling periods the monthly fury. I feel like somebody else has already beat you to that. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM. Nice. That only happens in porn. And in Omegaverse. Give me a name drop. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, a friend told me about it. While he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common. The werewolves are fucking. But normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Boo! Is Omegaverse not just porn, though? I mean... Ooh. See, that's a long and complicated topic, because when you get into the parts of Omegaverse that aren't porn, just the social dynamics, the world building that these fanfic writers have come up with is all insane. Yeah, it is mostly to justify porn, though, but, you know... Sometimes you need a really complicated narrative to get off. When we have a Discord server, you won't. That's been ruined for all time and ever. Yeah, in a world with vampires and succubi, what is vanilla, really? Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the Fury. Exactly. So, continuing with your story. How far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. How'd you figure that out, man? And probably something lightly caffeinated. Like tea, maybe. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. Well, we don't have any tea today. But the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. He's got a phone call. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Is Freya gonna slide over here and be like, girl, did you hear them talking about fucking? What do you mean it was ruined? What happened? Listen, I asked somebody else to make a Discord server for me because I didn't know how to run one myself, and then people started a fucking coup in there. We're not doing it again. They were cab mates. That one Tumblr post about porn for women being like, this is sex university where sex is strictly forbidden. Yeah, and then they'll write down like the administrative system and like the social dynamics, like... Women seem to write a lot of porn just for the excuse to do some really rad world building. It's not our fault you're a bad leader. If the revolution comes, it's your fault. Hey man, the revolution can do their organizing outside of a system that I created. I didn't even make that server. I was just like, oh yeah, fine, official Discord server, but I don't know how Discord works, so somebody else handle that. And then people started filling it with slurs. That's not my fault. Hey, are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Do you think they were fucking low-key? Kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. Where a vampire and a werewolf are fucking, right? I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. Freya, are you a fellow Fujoshi? Can we hang? It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. Never mind, normie. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. I would never joke about yaoi. Ever. This reminds me of this gif I saw of a pineapple. Exactly. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume? Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night-night. Be careful on your way back. Really? I'm just closing up shop? 3 customers. No, wait, 4. Moving on up in the world. 4 customers. Along with the resolution, say as many slurs as you please. Okay, I'm banning you for that. Don't say slurs. That's wrong and bad. This is so fucking heavy. Like, fantasy racism allegories are always a little bit dicey, but god damn, these newspapers are heavy. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Yeesh. Yo, girl, what's good? Welcome. Yo, a cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Okay. Just... I mean, I guess. Oh, fuck, it has to be 3 things. Reset. I feel like this game isn't smart enough to include social commentary about these topics. I mean, it's taking a stance that time theft is a bad thing. No mention of wage theft, though. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Fake, seems like there's a cat. Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. Well, what are you looking for? Want some milk? Cat girl! Yo, super cute cat girl? Hello? Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy, you look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a Neko Mimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Neko Mimi friends. Wow, okay, yeah, alright. Well, ordinarily, we would be getting along great, but I'm in rabbit mode this week, so... I can't even speak to her. I can't even speak her language. I can't even yeah. I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute, if I'm not mistaken. Is it really that I mean, I guess cats can run around a lot quicker, but getting into places seems a lot harder. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a than commuting in a bipedal form. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? I'm sorry, what kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? No, milk and nothing else. These settings are bizarre, but anyway. It's just milk. It's just milk, dude. It's just milk. Get yourself some milk. Don't bunnies like chirp almost? I have no idea. I can't make their noises. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? A bitch? Like... Is it... What is everybody's problem in this game? Can I ask? Like, just saying, oh, you've got a nice smile is like, are you a pedophile? Like, why would you even say that to me? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, also, I don't even know if she's underage. She's wearing a Letterman jacket. She could be in college for all we know. The problem is Seattle. Like, what is going on? It's really good. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? Are you hitting on an underage girl? Yeah, it's a server complimenting a customer. I'm looking to get tips to keep this place open. What's your problem? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. She literally looks the same age as you. Like, this... Maybe it's just the art style, but this girl does not look in any way younger than anybody else here. What? I'm 18. She's legal. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you for sure. These two women look the same fucking age. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. What? Oh my, are you... Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you're in danger... Blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? Yeah, like, instead of immediately thinking, oh, she's some sort of influencer or YouTuber, she's immediately like, oh, she's doing something illegal. Like, what is Freya's actual problem? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch much mainstream media. Girl. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. What is this dialogue? You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? Wow, you both suck. She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Seattle is notoriously hipster douchebaggy. I mean, good lord. I feel bad for this orc lady over here. She's trying to chill. She's listening to the most obnoxious conversation in the world. Like... Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what do you want to order? The usual. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Wait, can I check my... Let me check my Tomodachi. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Neil Gaiman or Haruki Harakami. Man, it feels like every single aspect of this game just aged wretchedly. Even the normal shit. Like, you're just like, okay, they released it in January of 2020. They couldn't have possibly seen COVID coming, so sure, zombie virus, I could forgive that. But then it just keeps going. This is why they made a new one. Why are people messaging me? Is Neil Gaiman still a human in this world? Yeah, how does Neil Gaiman work in a world like this? Because Neil Gaiman writes a lot of fantastical stories and whatnot, but how does a story like Good Omens work in a world where succubi are real? Never going there now. I like the orc woman because she hadn't said anything, and that's real AF. Born and raised in Seattle, lactose intolerant cop. Okay, great. Gala. Yeah, well, he likes cats. Hide. Oh. His photo looks way different from how he looks in person. Can I say that? A new fictional race is read about. Okay. Vegan vampire professional model? Wow. He was kind of serving. Anyway, here's your coffee. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Yeah, maybe that photo was from back when he was a human. Take your espresso. As good as usual. Glad you liked it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? The member of Super Smiles who just graduated? And started her solo career? Wait, we just read an article about them. They sold like 1 million copies of their record. What is she doing out here by herself? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. To drink milk, no less. Yay, achievement unlocked. No, seriously, why are you here? Hiding from the paparazzi? Well, you know, the usual young folks problems. I had a fight with my father. You still live with him? Aren't you famous? Maybe she can transform into a cat. Yeah, actually, if you're famous but you can transform into a cat, like, you basically got your own Hannah Montana identity, so I guess it works. And so, here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out all alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad... We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. Even though you're literally, like, making a lot of money. Maybe it's her cat form that's famous? Oh my god. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. It is weird, though. I mean, for Western pop groups, Is it common to, like, say that a member splitting off from the group is graduating? That's, like, specifically an idol or VTuber term, isn't it? Like, when that guy split off from One Direction, they didn't call it graduating, they just said he left. Oh, thank you, Biggest Hardest, for being a real faker for 15 months. Ora. Not really, as far as I've heard. Yeah, it's pretty much only with VTubers. Yeah, it's usually going solo. Yeah, I was seeing it on Tumblr. Apparently it had been 10 years since, who was it? Zayn left One Direction, and I was going through the reblogs on this post that got posted like 10 years ago on that day of like the Facebook announcement or whatever, and there were people in the comments that were like, yeah, I remember I stayed home on that day crying, or like, my friend and I found out in the middle of school, and like, me and my friend were crying in the bathroom, and I'm like, over One Direction? I really forgot how, like, crazy people were about One Direction. He left in One Direction? Oh my god. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She's dead as fuck. Of course. Called that. Whatever. Sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. They use it in J-pop. Yeah, that seems to be like a purely Japanese style thing, saying that they've graduated. You watched the show? The One Direction show? And that's her dad right now. Oh. Georgie, get the fuck out of here. Killing the vibe. See, even the orc lady is like, did a fucking cop just walk in here? Thinking of Big Time Rush. Yeah, they had a show, I think. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, Fake. Yes, officer? Need something for my sore throat. Get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? I absolutely can. Drink it and get the hell out of my store. What vibe? Weird social criticism? Fair. Wait, it's just called cough syrup? What a terrible name for a drink. Your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. Well, well. Well, well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup? Of course you do. Damn. This is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me, tell me. You sure you want to hear it? Yes! The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. You're a cop. I'm never gonna feel bad about a cop not getting paid enough. Are you shitting me, man? Seriously? Yeah, today is payday. And I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that, in the labor union protest, everything is fine, though. Yeah. Bro was there at the labor union protest against the labor union. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Freya, why are you like so hung up about this? She's literally an adult and can do what she wants. Ain't that strong proof this area is safe? Hey. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd skedaddle as soon as the cop showed up, too. What are the odds this game is somehow going to be anti-union? I'm getting the feeling. Who the hell was that? A customer? Like, seriously, Freya, what is your problem? Like, sometimes Randys just come in here at night looking for a drink. What's your fucking... Like, what is your damage, Freya? Sometimes people show up at a coffee shop to drink drinks that you don't know. The peak customer has left. Cops having a union while preventing other unions is classist AF. Exactly. She just sat there and read. Is that a bizarre thing to do in a coffee shop? Like, drinking something while reading stuff on your phone? How is this bizarre to you? I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. Can you please just get out of this young woman's business? Like, what the fuck? I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar. But you're underage, right? This song is actually really good, but... Man. How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. Yeah, like seriously, if I'm in a coffee shop and a cop rolls up, I'm like, well, this is no longer a safe place to be because there's a gun in the vicinity. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That is exactly his job. No, it isn't. That's not a cop's job at all. Actually, cops aren't even, like, technically, like, required to enforce the law. They're just supposed to be around. That's literally all they do. She's 18 and lives in Seattle. If she wanted to go to a bar, Canada's right there. I don't know. Wait. I'm trying to remember where Seattle is. I'm still friggin' terrible at geography. What's the closest province to Seattle? Because it might be 19, depending. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. British Columbia. Well, we're gonna have to look that up. Nope. She'd have to be 19. Can't cross the border to drink for another year. Besides, she's American. She doesn't have a passport. Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? You're a cop! I hate when cops ask for discounts. What? Don't look at me that way. Yeah, you're a cop. Asking for a discount as a cop is like basically threatening somebody. Act like one. He's acting very much like a cop, I think. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You're a father yourself. Oh, right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. What was that? Look up cops and 40%? Something like that, yeah? Yeah, it's probably nothing. Probably nothing. The discount is called protection money, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I know they're just like, they're trying to make it neutral, like, oh, this guy is just a cop, that's his job, but I don't know, these days, just somebody being a cop feels very loaded to me. I fought a lot with my kids. Yeah? You have? That's normal. Yeah, sure. It's normal. We finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. I don't know about that. I'm always suspect of families that are like, oh yeah, we argue like crazy, but we all love each other. It's like, yeah, but I don't like hearing that shit. I don't think anybody enjoys that. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them. And they learned something about me as well. What you're like when you're angry? As long as we don't leave things unresolved, the argument makes things better. Okay, sure. But it happens so often. Night was just one among countless others. It wasn't like this before it happened. You mean before your solo career? Yeah, before your mom died. Yeah, okay, yeah, classic. Like, dad becoming super overprotective of his daughter after his wife passes away. Definitely not cliche at all. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. I mean, maybe, but she's 18 and starting her solo career. She's gonna be out of there in like 5 minutes. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. I mean, sure, but you don't want to have a lot of it. Even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. You have no way to know that. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments. But your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot, but why'd you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away, using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again, you both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. See, exactly. Like, this is one 18-year-old that is actually, like, able to move out now that she's an adult. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why not? Like, yeah, she's young and she might make dumb decisions, but she's literally an adult now, so... Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. I would. Do you have any idea how, like, frustrating it is to be infantilized and treated like a child when you're a full-grown adult? It fucking sucks. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel. Try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this, like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. Now I recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. No! 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 Don't take a ride from a cop. Don't do it. Never do that. Never put yourself in a vulnerable position with a police officer. No. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. But if you take her home, he's gonna be there and they will talk right away, probably. Just let her hang out in the coffee shop. She's literally not doing anything wrong. Just go straight to your room. You're making a lot of assumptions there, man. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. You're right. You really are a cop, Georgie. Yeah, you suck. Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town. Wait, Neko Town? Won't you take me to Neko Town? That's quite far. You're still going to drive me home, right? Old man, of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. Oh, thank you, Artemis, for the $2. Meow. Unfortunately, I'm not playing a cat girl today. She's riding a bike in the rain? Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Thank you, Fake and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around. That was just a bizarre interaction, I'm gonna be completely honest. And immediately Freya's gonna be like, this is gonna be great for my book. You can stay longer if you want. That's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows, maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. And your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. Door's always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Is the game enjoyable for you so far? I mean, I'm liking the characters that aren't the regulars. I think I'm gonna stop here. If it'll let me. I don't want to read another really loaded newspaper article. Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning a legal fury sedative. Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. I can't do this, man. It's too serious. Save the game. I don't care who just came in. So if I say load game, does it... Wow, this game is long as hell. It really goes on for like 2 weeks. Oh, there are mods? Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. This seems like a game that'd be pretty easy to mod a story into if you wanted to write one. But I'm done, because that's a lot of talking. Like, I could keep going, but it's a lot of talking. You all know I love getting to flex my on-the-fly voice acting skills, but it's tiring. Very tiring. And I've got chicken soup to eat. I've got chicken soup. I made it myself with mushrooms and chicken and noodles. I put the noodles in there. It's very good, but I need to add more soup to it. You love mushrooms? I'm ambivalent towards them. But there were too many mushrooms in that pack for the soup, so now I've just got a bunch of mushrooms left over, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them because I don't really eat mushrooms. Maybe I can make a homemade pizza with mushrooms. Yeah, the soup needs more soup, so I'm going to put, like, water in it or something. It could water down the soup, but I don't care. There's no rules. Bunny, the well-known carnivore, I mean, they could be opportunistic. Who knows? Maybe bunnies can digest meat. Maybe. So, like, we know all about Omegaverse. That's, like, based on, like, bunk, wolf, pack dynamics, whatever. How come we never have Bunnyverse, though? I mean, bunnies are known for reproducing. How come we never have, like, you know, Bunnyverse fix? Get the bunny boys out there. I'd say bunny girls, but that carries a different connotation, doesn't it? I think that's just regular porn. But what about the bunny ears? What if it was cute, though? What if it was adorable? So, okay. Yeah, here's my idea. What if you take a pretty standard, cute anime boy, Bishonen, if you will. Classic Bishonen. And then you gave him animal ears. That, I believe, is $1 million idea. And nobody's done it yet. So, you know, just the next time you think about designing an anime boy, maybe give him some animal ears, you know? It could become a thing. What else do they do in porn besides deliver pizza? They have complicated social dynamics, okay? That's what they do in porn. At least on AO3. Before I go, I think I got an alert that somebody else might be streaming, so I could probably send you over there. Ugh, I have 6,000. Ugh, I want to stop getting emails from DashCon too, because I know I can't go. So mad. Who the hell's invited? I don't even know who that is. Wait, DashCon's OG creator? Stop fucking giving me all these notifs. I'm gonna throw my phone in the ocean. I'm trying to figure something out here. Don't need that. I don't care about that. Okay, there's the business. I believe Capybara is streaming. So I can send you guys there with like a crazy redirect. With my powers. I will send you there with my powers. Just give me a second. I gotta figure out how to do that. Redirects. There we go. I always start streaming when I'm in the middle of streaming. That's my bunny powers. I've got super cute bunny girl powers. I'll show them to you. See how floppy my ears are? I'm like basically Superman. Anyway, we're gonna go. Thank you to everybody who donated and became real fakers. Oh my god, no, my frames. I wiggled my ears too hard and I lost all of my frames. We need to stop the stream right now. That was too floppy and adorable. Ugh, this stinks. My computer can't handle all the teraflops of my floppy ears. Goodbye.